Hey guys, Jay here with the Dyna vlog, and we're going to be doing a install of these Connelly's Gen 3 retro T-Sport bags that we got. It's going to be a welcome addition to Project Mistress here. She's coming along really good, and we got a lot of stuff that we've added, and this is going to be a welcome addition right here. So stay tuned for all that right here on the Dyna vlog. Hey guys, welcome back to the Dyna vlog. I'm Jay, I'm your host, and today we're going to be putting on these Connelly's Gen 3 T-Sport retro saddlebags onto the bike. And we're going to be doing just one side here on the right side. You don't need to go into a totally detailed video on both sides. It's really not a complicated process. We're going to be putting these 4 bolts in these 2 places here and 2 on the opposite side. And then we're going to be taking these bolts and bolting the bag to the bike. It's very, very simple. So we're just going to get an Allen wrench, pop these off one at a time, put this hardware that Connelly supplies with the bags when you get them, tighten those down, and then we're going to put these bolts through the backing plate on the bag, and then attach to the bike. All right guys, let's go over the tool list that you're going to need to mount these bags to your bike. Now, I don't know what kind of hardware you have on here. Like I said, I have the Harley sissy bar mount hardware. So in order to mount the hardware that you get from Connelly's, these hard mount, not quick disconnect, hard mount bag mounts to go on here, and then the bolts that you're going to use to mount the bags to the bike, you're going to need a 3/4 inch socket with a ratchet wrench. And then if you have just a regular Allen wrench, that's fine, but if you don't, you have a socket type like this, it's a 7/32 Allen wrench, which happens to fit the hardware that I already have on here. So I only need 2 tools. That's it, folks. You don't need anything more to mount these bags to your bike. That's it. So big long tool list. Make sure you took notes. 3/4 inch socket, ratchet wrench, and a ratchet 7/32 Allen head if you have it. If not, you can use a 7/32 regular Allen wrench. All right, so let's start off by taking off the hardware that I already have on here, this quick disconnect mount hardware for my sissy bar. And then we're going to put the Connelly's hardware on here. Very simple operation. You're just going to be screwing off either one of these you want to start with, that's fine. And because there is a screw into the fender, these come right off. The bike, simple as that. So if you do have all this stock stuff going on here, that's how easy this stuff is going to come off. You just screw it off, boom, it's done, it's out. And you're going to do that for both sides. So you've seen one side, same exact thing for the other. So next we're going to be doing the mounting of the Connelly's hardware on here, then mounting the bag. All right, so here's the bag of Connelly's hard mount hardware, not quick disconnect, it's hard mount hardware. So hard mount meaning that it's going to stay on your bike for good. If you want the quick disconnect hardware, then you have to talk to Connelly's and order that with your bag so they can switch out this hard mount hardware for the quick disconnect. All right, so you've got 4 pieces in here. Now you need to be careful of what piece you're putting onto your bike, because this does have a sissy bar mount built into it just like this. So I'm basically just switching out the Connelly's hardware, or the Harley hardware that I have for Connelly's hardware, and I'm going to still be able to mount my sissy bar to my bike. So the fat ends, the bigger grommets here, are going to go on the back. The thinner ones are going to go on the front. You're going to match it up to your sissy bar and make sure that that's what's going on there. Okay, you've got the bolt and 2 washers on here, and then the grommet where you're going to be mounting the sissy bar to the bike, and then your hole in the end where you're going to be putting the bolt in to match it, or to mount that up to the bag into the bike. All right, so we got the mounting hardware out of the bag, and we're going to get our friend here, blue Loctite. I know this is a red too, but this is actually blue Loctite. Okay, so in the other bag of bolts that you get with the kit, you get 4 of these bolts and 8 of these washers. So you want to put one of these washers on one side, and then the other one's going to be going on the other side of the backing plate. So where are you going to mount these at? Well, right here in the bag, we got the holes where the screws are going to go right through here. So you're just going to pop those in there, screw the bag onto the bike into these bolts right here with these bolts, and that's it. After that, we're done. So let's get to doing that. As you can see, there's elongated holes here where you can move these bolts back and forth in case you need to do that. So we're going to pop our washer on the back. Going to get our blue Loctite, not red. We're not trying to permanently mount these to the bike. We just want to hard mount them to the bike. So, oops, a little bit too much. I got a big hole in this Loctite. So I'm going to do a little dab. A little dab will do you. Okay. And we're going to pop these up to the bike. Got your 7/32 Allen wrench or socket. Okay, so we're going to get these up to the hole. Okay, got that one started. We're going to start the front one. Okay, so you want to even these out too. Make sure you get, don't tighten one up too much and get it at an angle. Snug it up. Snug it up. Zip it up. There you have it, folks. That's the end of that. That is a Connelly's Retro T-Sport bag, fully installed. That's it. The 2 bolts off, Connelly's hardware on, 2 bolts through the bag, into the Connelly's hardware, and boom, you're done. All right, guys, well, that's it. That's the installation in a nutshell. So we're gonna put the other bag on later, and but that's what it is to get one of these bags on. It takes, you know, less than a few minutes to do its total time. Very, very easy installation. 2 bolts out, Connelly's hardware on, and that's it. You got your bags on. So very, very easy installation. People have been asking about this. How hard is it to put on there? You just saw it, folks. It's not hard at all. All you need is 2 tools, and that's it. Unless you've got other hardware that you got going on for this, but to mount these, you only need 2 things: a 7/32 Allen wrench and a 3/4 inch socket with your ratchet, and that's that. So thanks for watching here on the Dyna vlog, and stay tuned for more videos on stuff like this, events, and all kinds of things. I'm Jay, I'm your host, and this has been another edition of the Dyna vlog. feel like when you were a kid on the street and you're like, car, car. I got planes. The funness of living next to LAX. It's awesome.